Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Betty, owner and creator of Betty's Custom Designs here on YouTube, Etsy, Facebook, and Instagram. So I have been working on ephemera still, and I made this cute little journal card using an index card that I got from Dollar Tree. And I figured I would show you how I made this. There are several different ways that you can do this, but I'm just gonna give you an up close look at it. Hopefully the shadows are not going to be that bad, but it looks like they are. You can see it's got a couple of different colors in the background. It's got some book page on it. There's some gesso in it, some vintage lace. There's a label, a stamp. Super fun, super easy. So let's just jump right in and I'll show you how to do this. So I start with just some index cards. And then in this little dropper bottle here, I have some of this, it's the tempera spray paint that I actually got. I picked this up from the Dollar Tree. And so I just poured some of the orange into here and added some water and got it diluted down pretty good. You can use inks, you can use anything like that that you want to. So I'm just gonna drop that on, just like that. And it's really, really easy to do. The biggest thing when you're applying this second color is that you want it to be, you kind of want to dry it in between. So I'm just going to set this on top like that. Just kind of, you know, willy-nilly it around there. Get it all in there like that. Okay, and so now you just need to let those dry. And because I don't want to just hold you guys, I have already done a couple like this. Let me move these out of the way and let these be drying. And you can see my poor little mat is awful. Okay. So I think I have a couple of them done over here, maybe, I hope. I thought I had done some. Give me 1 second. Yes, okay. I did. Okay, so once they're dry, there are a couple different things you can do. And what I've done on these, on this one in particular, I used the Distress Oxide spray. And rather than spraying it, I just took and kind of dropped it around. So you can do that, or, you know, you can spray it. And then I would just kind of take another one, and just kind of go over the top of it like that. The other way that I've done it was, this is some of the Distress Oxide re-inker, and I've just put some water in it. And so just putting that around. And then the same thing, you just kind of want to let it get all over. And since I don't have another one right here, I'm just doing it like that. Okay. So, and again, you want to let this dry. So, I'm moving these because hopefully I've done this right. Okay, so there's one. And there's one. And there's one. And here's one. So the next thing that I done, and this is what was different, is I took some old book page and I just tore it up. And so then I just take my glue stick and I just kind of rub some glue stick on here. And then I just take a piece of the book page and I just put it on there, just like that. And then I'm just gonna rub it down real good. Just like that. And then you leave it for a little bit. And then we'll put maybe a little bit right here. And I'm just gonna stick this like this. I don't care that it's upside down. And then I'm just gonna go over it like that and set it to the side. And so this is actually pretty fun to do. It's not hard in the least. The hardest part is letting it dry between layers, because if you're impatient like I am, that can be a problem, because you really do need it to be dry between layers. And you need to make sure you have all your glue stick covered. And I didn't. Looks like there's still a little bit right there, so let's just do this. Okay. And so you can do it with just one color. You can do it with 2 colors, 3 colors. You can do it with all sorts of different things. You can do it a rainbow of colors. I mean, whatever you have, you can do it. You can do, like, you can spray it, you can ink it, you can use coffee dye. Pretty much anything you can use it, and just do it however you want to do it. This is just a method to do it. And that's all this is. It's not saying this is the right way to do it or the wrong way to do it, or this is the way that it has to be done, or, you know, nothing of the sort. I can see where I didn't get it covered, some of the glue stick. That's the biggest thing, is you want to make sure your glue stick is covered. And then one more little spot. And you don't even have to put, you know, I'm putting like 2 on each one. You don't have to put 2. You can put 3, you can put 4, you can put 1. You know, just whatever you want to do. Okay, so now that that's done, I have some that I know are already dry like that. And so it's the same thing that I've done. And so what you want to do is, once the glue stick is dried, then you just go in and you just tear that book page around where that glue stick. And so see, you get that really distressed edge. And if you don't let it dry, it will try to tear the cardstock. I'm speaking from experience. So see how it just gives you that really good roughed edge there. So that's all you have to do. And again, you can leave this portion of it out. You don't even have to tear it like this. You know, if you want to just glue it down, then glue it down. You know, this is, it's all about what you want and what you enjoy. So, oops, I tore a little bit of the cardstock there, but that's okay. So that's all I'm doing, is just tearing this book page. And then just making sure I've got all the pieces, that, you know, all the little loose pieces. And that one was a little, so I tear that. Okay. And so let's see if any of these are dry. They may not be, but we'll see. Yeah, see, this one's dry enough. You know, and the glue stick doesn't take too long to set. You know, and if it's not setting fast enough, you can get a blow dryer or heat tool after it. Anything like that. Oh, that was a little bitty tiny spot, wasn't it? Wow. Oh well. Okay. I actually enjoy doing these. These are so much fun because you don't know how it's going to, you know, when you're tearing it, you have no idea how it's going to look, how it's going to turn out. And I enjoy that part. I really do. So it's just tearing off all those loose edges. That's all you're doing. See, I didn't let that dry all the way. So we probably shouldn't do the others, but let's just see, since we're already doing it. We'll see. Maybe they're dry enough. Okay. And it doesn't matter if it pulls a little bit of it off because you can cover it easily. I don't know, this one may not be dry enough. No, that one's not dry enough. So we're gonna set these two to the side. Those were the last ones that I done. All right, so let me get this out of the way. I'm about to lose my little roller. Okay, and I had already done 2 of those like that. So let's set these right here. Now the next thing that I done on here, and again, this is not something that you have to do. I just like the way that it looked. So we might do it on some and not do it on others. Is I take a little bit of gesso and I just use my finger and I just go like right along the edge of where that book page is, just to soften that edge. That's all I'm doing. And if it gets on the book page, it's fine. You know, and if you see any other spot in there that you want to soften up, you can, you know, gesso is a good way to do that. And I put way too much gesso just then, but it's okie dokie. So obviously, or I say obviously, I am filming this in advance, a couple days in advance, because it has been so difficult trying to film during the week. So I am going to try and do some on the weekend so that I can have videos for you guys. And that's what I'm doing right now. So it's actually Saturday evening here. But I think this video will go up on Monday, I believe. I don't know. These are so cute. I love these. And these are so simple to do. But they make a really good mass make project. And you can use up like your book scraps that are just little bits and pieces that aren't big enough to really do anything with. You can use those up on this project. So it's just really easy to do. Like I said, you can cover the book page, you can not cover it, you can put the gesso on it, not put gesso on it. There's no right or wrong way to do these at all. It's just whatever you like. So, okay. I'm about done with that. we go. Okay, so let me wipe my hands off. Now that I got gesso all over them. But it's okay. Now the gesso, I have found it dries fairly quickly. I've got a mess on my craft mat. All right. So I think what I may do is I may pause the video, dry these real quick, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, I am back. I have dried these and cleaned my mat a little bit. I have pulled some lace. This is some of the beautiful vintage lace that my sweet, sweet mother-in-law gifted to me. Let me see, do I have any stamps down here? I have a couple. Let's see what I have. Okay. Let's see what we got. All right, so we can go back. We can do something very similar. And I do have some labels over here. These are some of the labels that I've got in my Etsy. I had this one out from a while ago. I don't know if I want to use that one. Let's see, what do we have? We can put some lace down. I don't know that I really want that one in particular. We have some stickers. Let's see what we have in here. We have lots of stickers right here. These are some of my fussy cut butterflies that are in my Etsy. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. Ooh, that's pretty. They don't really match. I hope I'm on camera. Let me just pull some that might work with this. I have so many. I like them birds. Okay, let's set these back in there for now. So we can we could put something like that on it. Let's ink around the edges. That helps everything. That helps me focus. So I'm just inking around the edges. This is the vintage photo. Again, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. And I'm inking a little bit on the actual card. And so we could put that there. If I had a word stamp, which I do somewhere, I just don't know where it is. But I do have some word labels. Where are they at? Let's see what we have here. These are my article labels. I don't think I want one of those. What about, I kind of like that. Let's see how that would look. Let's get that inked up. Let's ink it up. And let's just see. And we might could put a little bit of book page behind it. I don't remember what I done with my book page. There it is. To kind of break it up a little bit. Just a little piece of book page. And we can ink that so it will stand out. Okay, let's see how that's looking. Put that there like that. And if we put that on there like that, that would be really cute. I like that. So let's do that. And I could use my glue stick for this because that is the Scotch permanent glue stick, and that joker holds. But this paper is just so brittle. So I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac. And even though we have book page on here, we have softened that book page that we actually have on here by using the gesso. So that's why I'm putting this book page behind there. And then my pokey tool. Oh, well look, it's coming off easy. Wow, that's unusual. Normally I have to get the little pokey tool and convince it that it wants to come off. And then I'm just putting that down. And there's one of them. So cute. And let's see, let's do maybe one more on camera here. I want to use those birds. I like those birds. They look kind of odd. I may not be able to use them birds. Okay. So maybe that. And what do we want to go with? I do have, I don't know how they would look. I have some of these butterfly like book plates. I don't know if these are too big for it, because I have them in smaller ones too. So I don't know. I don't know. Decisions. I don't do good making decisions sometimes. I do like that, so let's hold on to that. And what about if we put lace behind that little book plate? Like a piece of lace like that. Soften it up just a little bit. What do you guys think? I don't know. Let's ink it. You know how I am. Let's ink it up. That'll help us decide. That'll let us know what we want to do. Okay. So, what did we decide? We could crumple that lace, put that there. Let's do that. Let's see. And then I am going to put my Fabri-Tac right on here. And then I'm going to take my lace and I'm just kind of gonna, y'all, not talking. Miss Betty, the other day, Miss Betty met, she commented, and I told her, I said, you remind me of my husband, because I had said done instead of did or something. I forget what it was. And I chuckled because my husband's all the time getting me. And it's so funny because I am the grammar police when it comes to writing. But sometimes when I'm talking, it's just like, I think too fast and I get going and there's no telling what's going to come out. But I chuckled. My husband he would love to have seen that. He may have read the comment, I don't know. Because he'll get me sometimes. Be like, no, this is what you're supposed to say. I'll be like, okay, well, that's what I meant to say, but you know. So Miss Betty's looking out for my husband, making sure when he's not able to do this job, she's doing it for him. And Miss Betty, I'm going to keep you busy with all the stuff that I say, I'm telling you. Because sometimes I just don't, I don't know. I don't think straight and talk straight. But yeah, that's me. It's the, I don't know, I think I get to going too fast and the country comes out and I can't help it. I try to keep that country down most of the time. But when I'm tired, especially, that country is going to come out. And I think I have a Georgia accent, even though I am not from Georgia. I have never lived in Georgia. But my mother is from South Georgia. And so somehow I inherited some of her Southern Georgia drawl. And I'll have people call at work and stuff, and they'll be talking to me, and they'll be like, where are you from? And I know, as soon as they ask me that, I know exactly where they're going. I know exactly where they're going. Sorry, guys. Phone call and it knocks me off. But yeah, whenever they ask where I'm from, I know exactly what the next question is. I know it's about my accent. And so I always say, well, I'm from Florida, but I do have a Georgia accent. And I know that. So they'll be like, oh, okay, I thought I detected a Georgia accent. Yep, you did. These are some stamps that my mother-in-law gave me today. And I think I may, I don't know. What about if we just like do one kind of going off the paper? I don't know. You know, I'm just playing. Just having fun. That's what it's all about anyway. Just have fun and enjoy yourself. That's pretty cute. But now what do we want to do? What do we want to do? So I have that. Let's see. I have such pretty lace. I want to use it, but I don't know that it would, how this would look on here. So we may not be able to use it. We may just leave that one kind of plain and simple. Just looking to see what else I do have. Let's just put another dragonfly on here. You know, we're just keeping this one a little bit more simple. There you go. So anyway, guys, that's it for tonight or today, whenever this video posts. I don't remember. But it's just a super simple way to use up your, you know, use up some of your index cards. Because I don't know about you guys, but I have so many of these just floating and hanging around, and I don't use them. So why not make them into something that is beautiful and useful, and build your stash at the same time, and use some scraps, and you know, just a great way to get rid of stuff all the way around. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.